friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. So friends, I am still decorating this house. I am far from being done. I also want to do a little bit of filming, just do a decorate with me. I've got a lot going on today. I've been at work already. I'm home. I need to go back out again to get my son. And I thought, you know what, I have about 45 minutes before I have to leave, so why don't I work on top of the refrigerator here? It's still decorated for fall, and I have some items out that I want to just change it out a little bit and give it a little bit of holiday cheer. So quickly I'm going to go over what I'm going to do. I currently have like a little scale up there. I don't know if you guys, can you see that? If you've been following me, I had went, I want to say like maybe August, September, I'm not even sure. I was in Virginia and I found this little food scale. It's an antique. It's from like the 1950s and I love it so much. I have like a little basket up there, excuse me, with a pie plate in it and a rolling pin and stuff. So I'm going to stay with that theme. So I'm just going to change out a few items and just make it a little bit more festive. So I do have this box. This thing's heavy too. I've had this. Where did I get this from? I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to have a hard time seeing it. I want to say probably Michael's. These are probably 10 or more years old. I have two sets actually, so I have 8 of them, 2 of each. So it just so happened that there's a Santa in here with a big old cherry pie, I guess. And I thought that would be really cool to go with the bacon theme. I also, have some green apples, some red apples. I just have a little wreath here I think I might use. And I have this checkered red and white material, and I just thought that would look really nice in the basket. And then lastly, I have this little, there went the green apples, this little tree here that lights up, so I'm gonna plug it in. So let's go ahead and get started before I have to leave, so I can get this checked off. So let's move the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, my friends, I am on the step stool, so bear with me. And I know the lighting, I have a light up here. I washed this down when I decorated for Thanksgiving or for fall. So it's not too bad actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and take down the decorations that I had for the fall. And I think I'm going to take down my rooster. I usually have him up here all the time. I wanted to remove this wreath as well. This actually looks nice up here. It's not too bad. I'm going to move over to the side, see if it'll work a little bit better. Alright, I think that's better. Alright, well I'm pleasantly surprised because the top of the fridge looks pretty decent still. Surprise! Alright, oh my goodness, I'm trying to film without falling. Alright, let's take this down. I think we got a better view. So as you can see, I'm just going to throw, I didn't mean to throw it on the floor. I want to change out this here. Let's get that. Oops. Alright, I really love the cutting board. I had this in there just to kind of give me a little bit of height that I needed. So I'm going to go ahead and take the fabric. Take my cutting board out real quick. This thing is seriously heavy. And we're going to go ahead and put this fabric in here like that. Droop it over a little bit like that. I hope you guys can see this. We're going to put the cutting board right back in there like that. I'm limited because I have like the fridge, this little piece here. Can you guys see that? This sits out really far. I don't have a whole lot of room as much as I thought I would. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, I like that. That looks good. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my pie plate back in here, and I'm just going to use this just to lift the plate up a little bit so you can see it from below. And then I've got my rolling pin, which I really like. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and take some of my green and red apples, just throw in here. Really like these a lot. They look so real. I got them at Hobby Lobby when they had the 50% off. Don't they look real? Look at that. So let's use some red ones. Go. These look pretty real too. The green ones do more so, but I really like them. I like. There we go. Nice. I'm going to take my little wreath. I have my scale here. I'm going to keep this up here. I'm just going to angle it. I'm going to sit that wreath on there like that. So I'll scoot this over. See how I have it tilted? So we're just going to, I think this is bigger, so I'm going to put that in there like that. Apple there. I think I'm only going to fit. I want to do a red then, since I'm only going to fit 2 in there like that. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and move down. Alright, my friends, I hope you can see that. It's really hard filming on a ladder. Once I got up here, I do not like the way this looks when you get down. Not once I got up here, once I got down. I don't like the way that looks underneath from down below looking up. So I've decided we're going to go ahead and remove this. I'm going to take this off like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the other one that I had back on. And what I'll probably end up doing, I still have the tag on here, what I'll probably end up doing is going in and adding a little bit of greenery or something to that. And I think this will work better with the apples as well. You guys can see that. Like that. You like the green or the red? I'm not sure. I like them both, honestly. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead, I have this tree here that lights up. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. I have an extension cord, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll put that in the back. But see, I don't like the way that looks with this. I do not think that looks good. Hey. I really wanted to put something up here that lit up. This tree lights up, but I do have another tree that does not light up, but I think it might look a little bit better. All right, my friends, run into a little snafu. I did not like this wreath with this other tree that I put up here. So I had this tree. I'm gonna get some little lights. I'm not even sure if it really needs the lights, to be honest with you. That's what I had in my mind at first. I did not like the two of those together. The other little mini wreath that I had, because it was on a grapevine wreath, I did not like the way it was setting up on here, and from being down low, I didn't like the way you could see it. This did not work, so I went and got this little branch, bent it, just to kind of get it to go to sit on here, like that. You see that? I like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and set some apples on here. That. Just throw. Just like that. Alright, and then, get down real quick. Alright, and then lastly, I can't get it out. I have these plates here. This is the one I'm going to use. And the other ones, I think it's like punch and some cookies and what's the other one? I forget what the other one was. There's 4 different plates, and like I said, I have a 2 sets of these. It's 4 total. So I'm just using this little dollar store plate stand and sitting that there, and I'm putting that there like that. I'm gonna move this over, and then I have a couple little left of the apples. I think I'm just gonna fill it in like that. Maybe sit one there. Let's see what we have. I was thinking, I wonder if, this is that wreath, if I put it in the back there behind the pie plate, wonder what that would look like. What do you guys think? I gotta watch the time because I gotta leave shortly. What do you think? Take this whole thing apart again? That in there like that. Y'all see that? Put that in there. And then throw our apples in there. Like that. That's a little too much. There we go. Might be a little too much. There we go. What do you think? And then just kind of, oh, I like how this apple looks like it has a, see that little dent in it? It looks like it's going bad. That's hysterical. And then, I have a little bit of this greenery here that's still here. From left from the other thing. I just think I'm going to tuck it in right there like that. Just throwing that in there. A little apple off on the side like that. I think I like that. Just wish I could get this basket turned a little bit more. This is a little lot going on there. Decisions. Maybe I'm better off not putting any greenery on that. Let's try that. Let's see. Just to give it a little bit. There we go. Always doesn't work out the way you want it, friends. Struggle is real. There we go. That there like that. Throw that little apple there. Okay, I think I like it. I'm gonna get down, do a quick look, and then I'll show it to you. All right, my friends. I think I have it for today. I added this little sign that I had that says joy because I felt like it was like this big gap right here and it needed something. Ideally, a cute Christmas pie theme saying or something would go well there. Just felt like it was a lot of room right there. I took down some of the other apples and just have one there with some greenery. And then I added another apple over here just to finish it off. But I think it turned out pretty good. A little bit of what I had envisioned, but not exactly what I thought I was going to do. All right, my friends, so the frustration set in big time. This space there on the scale, it was just too much of an empty space between that tree and that, and I was racking my brains trying to figure out what to do with it. I had to leave, go pick my son up, came back, and then I was like, I wish I had a cookbook that I could put up there. I went to my cookbooks. There was nothing that had like a baking theme on the cover, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to create my own. So there you have it, baking for the holidays. Mama needs a goal. What I did was I just found a picture that I liked, added the little wording on there, printed it out on 8.5 by 11 paper. I got a cookbook that I currently had that was smaller than the 8.5 by 11 paper, taped it on there, and just sat it up there, and now it looks like I have my own little cookbook. I'm telling you, my friends, you know, I thought, oh, I had 45 minutes, I can knock this out no problem, and I am shocked that the struggle that I had this vision in my head, and it just was not coming together the way that I had hoped, because I just didn't have the materials that I needed to pull it together. But finally, in the end, it all came together, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. Alright, my friends, so that'll do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this decorate with me for the holidays. I'm having so much fun sharing these ideas with you, and as you can see, there was a lot of issues that I came across just doing this simple little display. I had this idea in my head, it was not working, I kept dropping things, I had to switch things out. I had to actually stop, walk around the house for about 15 minutes to come up with something to fill in that little space. Then I was wishing for the cookbook, and then that idea popped into my head. So this isn't something where I just come in, done, it's, you know, I don't snap my fingers and it's all done. This is real life, and I'm trying to show that to you. So I am hoping that it did inspire you, gave you some ideas, and see that, you know, yeah, sometimes you get it the first time, other times it might take you 10 times before you get what you like, and that's okay. So friends, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, as it does greatly help me out. And don't forget to hit that little bell, because it will notify you every time I have a new video coming out. And also, friends, I am extremely active over on Facebook and Instagram. I also have a Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok account, but please check me out over on Facebook and Instagram especially. I love hearing from you guys, so please go ahead and check it out. So friends, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!